Welcome to Understand the Math. For this first example, we're asked to solve a triangle where we're given one side length and one angle. Let's go ahead and highlight those. So we're given a hypotenuse of 13 and an angle of 60 degrees. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to label the unknown sides and angles. So we'll label our right-hand side as A, our bottom side is B, and we'll label the angle opposite the side A alpha. The next thing we'll do is we'll find the unknown angle, and this is alpha. So to find alpha, we're going to use the fact that all three angles have to add up to 180 degrees. So we have alpha plus 60 degrees plus our right angle, which is 90 degrees, is equal to 180 degrees. So we have alpha plus 150 degrees is 180 degrees. So that tells us that alpha is 180 degrees minus 150 degrees, which is 30 degrees. We'll now find the unknown sides, and those sides are A and B. To find these sides, we're going to use trigonometric ratios. So the ones that we can choose from is we could say that sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse, and we could use cosine theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. We shouldn't use tangent because tangent is opposite over adjacent, and both of those are unknown. So let's begin, and we could use either 30 degrees or 60 degrees. I'm going to use the fact that alpha is 30 degrees, so let's go ahead and let's add that into our diagram. To find side A, we would say that sine of 30 degrees is the opposite, which is A, over the hypotenuse, which is 13. So if we multiply both sides by 13, we see that A is 13 sine 30 degrees. And sine of 30 degrees is one of our special angles. I have a video on that if you'd like to see how we come up with the value for sine 30 degrees. But the value for sine of 30 degrees is 1/2. So this gives us 13 over 2. And let's go ahead and let's add that up into our diagram. So A is 13 over 2. Then we need to find B. Let's go ahead and let's stick with using 30 degrees. So now we would say that cosine 30 degrees is the adjacent, which is B, over the hypotenuse. So if we multiply both sides of the equation by 13, we get B is 13 cosine 30 degrees. So this is 13, and cosine 30 degrees is root 3 over 2. So we're left with 13 root 3 over 2. And we can add that to our diagram. So we have now solved our triangle because we have all the unknown sides and we have all the angles.
If this video has been helpful to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. Keep believing in yourself and have a great rest of your day.